Hello everyone, I'm Sase. Welcome back to Minecraft, where I have been planting my crops farm. Because as you now look, I have quite a bit. And last time I ended up, I think, mining around this area. And as you now see, there are lots more crops. And oh, hello zombie. I don't want zombies on my farm. Thank you. I have some fields left for in case I need some more of a certain kind of crop. Or if I'm missing one, because I'm still not certain if I have all the seeds or I'm missing one. But if I'm missing one and I find it later, then I still have room for it. I also need to harvest some of it at some points, because it's kind of grown. But also most of it isn't because it's just planted here, so I'm not gonna bother with it now. I'll do that later. But what... hey, there's something weird here. Is this normal? Oh yeah, it's corn. Okay, it looks kind of weird. Well. I have a new problem today, because we have now the crops, which is one thing, but what I now need are these. And these do not grow on farmland, these grow on trees. So I need to find an area where I can plant a lot of trees. I have few seeds, and this only needs to be in trees. Well, there are, as you can count, 28 different kinds of fruits, related things, cherries, avocado, chestnut, pear, walnut, yeah. All kinds of things. That's the seed box. I still left it unopened because I don't know what to do with it. But what I do need to do now is find a place where I can plant trees. And I have the farm here, which is very nice. But I also would like a place for the trees nearby. Although the question is, where can I plant a lot of trees? It's not like this area is flat. So that's kind of a problem. And it's also a little bit more difficult to make an area where I can plant trees because trees are higher. I don't need... well, for farmland I made it tree high in walking space. But for a tree, of course if you look up there with the apple tree, that's 6 or 7 high. So I cannot just easily mine out an area and then plant trees in it. I need to somehow just place it either everywhere, or I just need to make a lot of room. I don't really know yet what I need to do for that. Because I need 28 different kinds of trees with fruit on them. That's a lot of trees. You don't just plant them in your backyard. It's kind of a problem. I can't just place them anywhere. Also, was this the area where I planted spruce? I saw some spruce saplings, but are there more? No, there are not more. I'm gonna get rid of you. Go away, zombie. I don't need you here. What I do need is an area for trees. Where the hell am I gonna find a place for trees? In this world. In a normal world, it's pretty easy. Just find an open flat area or chop down an entire forest and then plant trees. Here, that's kind of a different story. I'm now trying to think of a plan. What can I do? Because I would like 2 trees of each kind, at least. Because one is a little bit too few. In the past I made 3 when I tested it out, and 3 was pretty good. Because you can then like get somewhere between 10 and 15 fruits each time you want to harvest it. 2 is doable, then you get it on average somewhere between 5 and 10. But it's not a lot. Especially if you need a lot of it, then you have a problem. It's not as easy as crops, where you can just make farmland everywhere. And I do have 10 of every crop, because in general, most of the crops give more than one. More than one kind of, quantity of the stuff you're planting and trying to harvest. With the fruit that grows on trees, you do not have that. If you grow it on a tree, it will grow one. And when it's fully grown, you hit it, then you get it, and then it will just grow again. You don't have to replant it. And it works really well, because you don't have to replant it. You only just need to hit it off the tree, and then you're done. But if you want to get a decent quantity of it, you do need a lot more. Alright. You do need more trees in order to go away. To farm a lot more resources. So I don't know what I should do. I think I need to do just 2 of them and then spread out everywhere. I don't know. I don't have a better idea. Come here, stupid spider. Although, then comes question number 2. Where do I start? Where the hell do I start planting trees that are kind of everywhere? But also... Because they are also there everywhere, because you see them all over the place. Different kinds also. But that's not really easy for me to harvest. So what do I do? I don't have a lot of room here in the front because I have some apple trees. Maybe a bit too many. Maybe just a little bit. I do like apples, having as lunch. I could get better food when I use the harvest crops and fruit, but where am I gonna place the trees? There's no decent way of actually doing it. Oh, that's my farm. I was like, why do I see pumpkin there? But that creeper destroyed my crop. How dare you? There's no pumpkin seed? No. How rude. Do I still have a pumpkin seed? That's a good question. No. Okay, then I'll get a pumpkin seed. I cannot decide. What do I need to do? Also, I tried to fix this with the older version of the resource pack, but for some reason I cannot use the resource pack. Because Minecraft does not recognize it. Because I have the resource pack in my folder. And I do not have the option here to choose Flows HD 1.79. Because I clicked the 1.8 version and it gave me the 1.79 version. For some reason, I don't get it. Maybe I should download the 1.9. I don't know if that's the same, but yeah, it's kind of weird. I know. I need to... What? Who? Oh, you're there. How can I get up to you? Well, not from here, obviously. I don't have a bow. This is unexpected. Oh, wait. I'm gonna get you, skeleton. one way or another. Oh, never mind. Is there an area up here that where I can plant trees? Better question, how do I get there? How do I get upstairs? How do I get upstairs? Not easy. Yeah, that's one thing. Not easy. Oh. I don't have a spare shovel with me. Oops. I did plant all kinds of trees here. Especially the one that I needed for wood. How am I gonna make a tree farm here? It seems impossible. How would I even ever find anything back? That's an even better question. How am I gonna find anything back if everything is spread out? I don't know. And that's kind of the problem with this world. Everything is spread out. It looks pretty cool, but it's really annoying to make a farm. Because making that farm, that's easy. Making a tree farm, that's not possible. Practically. How the hell am I gonna do this? I'm trying to think while walking around and looking around for options. I have no clue. Oh, this was one of the weird trees. I might as well chop you down. Thank you. There's no open area anywhere. Yeah, maybe there, but that's... Oh. I don't know how much it is. If there's a decent open area in the neighborhood, then I could still make a farm and then walk over here. It's decently open. Oh, vines. Oh. I want to get up here. Have I ever been here? Well, not on the vines, obviously. Thank you. Where can I get up more? I can't. Oh, that's the Mesa biome area. I've seen that town before. I have not been there yet, though. This place is decently open. I could make a tree farm here. Huh. I do have to walk a little bit in order to get it from my house, but I don't find that at all of a problem. I could make a little house here just for this stuff. And then from time to time I can come by, farm it, loot it, and then keep it in the little house. And then bring it back whenever I need something. I could do that. And I actually am considering of doing it because I don't see any different option. Very nice. Very nice. Although I'm not gonna destroy these trees. These are not in the way. But I do need to destroy these. And that's gonna take a little bit of time. Oh, no, that's dirt. Dirt needs to be in the ground. What do we have here? Grapefruit. Huh. Okay. More grapefruit. What I do need now is a place where I can collect stuff. I don't know the best place for it, but for now... oh. I'm gonna say it's gonna be here. I have some remaining stuff still with me, so I don't need that. Thank you. Now, let's chop trees and see how much area we have. I don't have all the time in the world for this. Because I do need to do this, well, off screen. Because if I do this on camera, then I'm like working for half an hour or 45 minutes and then I'm not doing much else. Because with the remaining part of the farm, the crops farm, and it took me like half an hour or more to finish it. That's quite a while. Especially if you need to think of what am I gonna talk about? What am I gonna do while doing it? I can't just really do it and not say much because, well, it's kind of stupid. Dragon fruit. Okay. Dragon fruit. I have no idea what I can make with dragon fruit. What can I make with dragon fruit? Immature dragon fruit. Why can't I ask for the recipe? I don't think there is a recipe. Is there no recipe for this? Well, I can eat it. It gives me like half a bar. But it doesn't have a recipe? I can't recall making anything ever out of dragon fruit, so apparently this is an item that does not have a crafting recipe. I did not know that existed. Now I know. Obviously. Is there something that I can think of that needs dragon fruit as a recipe? Well, I certainly can't, but the internet might. Or is dragon fruit actually something that can be used in a recipe? Maybe that's a better question. There are recipes that can be used in that use fruit related stuff. Because if I look for oranges, this one. You're not gonna tell me that orange does not have a recipe. Okay, walnut? Is the recipe thing broken or something? I clicked on walnut, it didn't give me anything. Then I clicked on candied walnuts and it says it needs walnut. Huh, that's kind of weird. Maybe there is a recipe for dragon fruit, but it just doesn't show me because for some reason it's broken. Too bad I don't have the source code of not enough items. So I could check it if it actually either works or not, or is broken. And or can fix it. That's kind of the main reason why I made a mod myself. From scratch. Because I can just then fix it if there's a problem. And make it better if I find things need to be different. It's also one of the main things why I rewrote Harvestcraft from scratch. I really liked the idea, but the execution was just... nope. It was not working as intended. Not at the time, at least, when I wanted to use it, but it didn't work with the version that existed. But it has been updated since then, I believe. I didn't look at it because, well, I had my own version. I was like, yeah, good for you, developer, but no, thank you. I have my own. I do my own stuff. Doing my own stuff is good, because then I can change it in whatever needs I need it. Oh, and in this case, Mainly in Harvest Craft reason. I did not like how the ratios of the food were calculated or created, or whatever the method was that the original creator created the stats for the food in terms of how much food do you get and how much saturation. The ratio was kind of ridiculous. It was way too much food and way too few saturation for what it gives you back. So yeah, I changed it. I like halved the food and like increased the saturation based on some math. Depending on how much the saltiness of the food was. That's not something I chose, that was something that the original creator chose, but I used it as a multiplier. And those values are from the default Minecraft food, so yeah. It works. Well, I find it works. You can then just eat food that has a very good saturation, then you have no food problem. Doesn't matter what you do. It's really good for fighting. Because if you have high saturation, then you don't need to eat again anytime soon while you're fighting. It's very good. Okay, I am clearing out the area. And I'm kind of filling up. Oh. I only have chestplate armor. I have no legs anymore. Oops. Which means I need to make new armor soon. What's in this tree? Fruit. I really don't get why the item thing is broken. Oh, I cannot pick that up now because I'm full. There. I want to clear out this little part and then it's gonna be well for now. Because I need to do a lot of work in order to plant the trees and make this area a good farming place for fruits on trees. I'm not gonna do that in a video, that takes way too damn long. Even for people who do want to watch it, there's no point in watching that, because it's, well, it just doesn't make sense. Let's just keep it at that. Why would anyone watch that? Yeah, if you have time to waste and you're not actually watching, then that's a good argument, but still, it's kinda stupid if I do stuff while not doing anything else. I don't know what to say for that amount of time. Or I could say, what am I doing in my thought process? Although I don't think I'm saying that much, because if I'm thinking about stuff, then I'm thinking about it in my head. And I don't say much until I have a solution. Or, well, it depends what it is actually. Zombie with a iron helmet. How fancy. I have now been going longer than I was actually intended. So, if these zombies can please... Thank you. I'm gonna clear out this area. And next time you'll be seeing here is a farm made out of trees. With all kinds of fruits. And I do think that I can properly fit that in here if I clear out the area and then organize it a little bit. Oh, oh. Hello, skeleton. Do not dare bother me. Same counts for you, spider. Yeah, so I thank you for watching for now. I hope to see you next time once again. And I'll really? I'll see you then. Until later. Bye bye.